Tate?
Pleasure.
Ryan.
Nice
to
to
meet
meet
you, man. I'm the business manager here at Loki.
Beautiful. Pleasure.
You know what, man? I used to see you play football back in high school. You were the center, right?
Yeah.
I thought so.
Absolutely, man.
Awesome. Now, while we're here, I got 3 responsibilities, okay? The first one is to review and complete your paperwork. The second one is to assist you with your funding needs. And the third is my favorite one, to get you out of here as quick as possible. What do you say, man?
That's the plan.
Perfect. Let's get it going. Now, I see here, Tate, your name is spelled T-A-T-E.
Yes,
Is
sir.
that correct?
Yes, sir.
Awesome. And I'm going to use that for titling purposes.
Perfect.
Okay? Is that the way you wanted to show?
Yes, sir.
Awesome. Now, I look here and your address is 153 Main Avenue. Is that still correct?
Yes, sir, it is.
Okay, perfect. Now, I see you're purchasing a 2017 Nissan Altima with about 60,000 miles on it. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. How long do you plan on keeping that vehicle?
Probably about 5 years.
5 years?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. How many miles would you say you drive per year?
15,000.
15,000? Okay. Where do you have your vehicle maintenance?
Right here at the dealership.
How often?
Roughly every 6,000 miles or every 6 months.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Now, what you're telling me is maintenance is important to you.
Very
Okay.
important.
Okay. Now, verify that this is your correct payment of $9,597. Did you verify it, or did your salesperson verify it for your payoff?
The salesperson verified it with me. I was with him when he did it. So
Okay.
It should be a correct
Okay.
20 day.
Do you have any maintenance contracts that need to be canceled while you're here?
I should.
You should?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Now, I see your insurance company, which is Geico.
Mm-hmm.
Is that still correct?
Yes, sir.
Now, have you contacted them to let them know you're purchasing a new vehicle?
Yes, sir.
And do you have full coverage?
I do have full coverage.
Do you have full coverage? Okay.
Yes.
What kind of deductible do you have on that?
500.
Okay. Now, I see here that you agreed to these figures,
Yes, sir.
okay, with a down payment of $2,000.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, that's going to leave you with an unpaid balance shown here.
Yes, sir, it is.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now, the next couple questions I have to you are going to be regarding your credit.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to stay out here, or would you like to get more comfortable and go into my office?
Stay right here.
Stay right here? Perfect. Me too. I don't like getting up too much.
No.
So, reviewing your credit, did you fill out the credit app, or did your salesperson fill out the credit app?
My salesperson filled it out. I verified and signed.
Okay. Now, just to verify a couple things here, you're still at Morgan Auto Group,
Yep.
and you make $2,000 a month?
Yeah.
Man, you need to come over to Loki and maybe pay you a little bit more.
Yeah, right. Hopefully, brother.
Now, before or after taxes, do you make that $2,000 a month?
Yeah, that's before.
Okay. Do you have any additional income?
No, but if I came to Loki, I would.
Now, before we go over your credit, would you say your credit is good, bad, or somewhere in between?
Somewhere in between.
Why would you say that?
Things got a little ugly in 2020. Money was hard. Girlfriend was tricking me. So.
Oh, I know about them girlfriends, man.
Right, man. So a couple delinquent late payments.
Now, let me ask you this. I noticed in your credit history that you did have a couple missed payments from Toyota Motor Credit. Are those current?
They are. I have finally got caught up.
And can you prove proper documentation so that I can verify that those are current?
Yes, sir.
Okay, awesome. Okay, I have enough information. Let me get your paperwork gathered up here and get it loaded into the system. It'll be about 10 to 15 minutes, and we're going to work on step 3 and get you out of here as quick as possible, okay?
Sound like a plan?
Let's do it.
Alrighty.
Now, I notice here that you've been quoted a payment at $488.57 with an APR of 4%.
Yes, sir.
Now, I'm letting you know, man, you can take that car out of here today at that price, but you have a couple more options that are available for you, and I'd like to go over them with you. Is that okay?
Yeah, sounds like a plan.
Awesome. Now, the preferred plan here, this is going to be a platinum coverage plan. Okay, you're going to have a $0 deductible. That's going to cover your car in case of any mechanical breakdown.
Okay.
Okay? This second one here is going to be the maintenance. Now, you told me that maintenance was important to you.
Yes, sir.
Okay? Now, this is going to cover a multi-point inspection, engine, oil filter, and lube, and tire rotations.
Right.
Okay? For 3 years or 35,000 miles.
Okay.
The next one on here is going to be your GAP. Now, GAP may waive the balance on a loan or lease if a vehicle suffers a total loss or theft. Okay? The next one is going to be your road hazard. Your road hazard is a 5-year unlimited plan that's going to cover tires, and wheels if anything were to occur as far as a road hazard. Now, you know what, man? I forgot to tell you something about that gap. That gap's also going to cover a deductible for you up to $1,000.
Okay.
Okay,
Right.
it may cover up to $1,000.
All right, not a problem.
As we're going down the list here, now I have paintless dent repair, which would be your ding shield. That's going to cover up to unlimited miles for 36 months. You're going to keep your investment like new.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it's going to cover any ding or dent that's about the size of a credit card.
Okay.
These are your payment options for the preferred plan shown down here.
All right.
Now you have the value plan. The value plan is going to be just like the preferred plan. However, you're going to be forfeiting the ding shield.
Okay.
Okay, which means that your dings or dents, anything around those nature, is going to be forfeited, and you would be essentially coming out of pocket for all those costs.
Oh,
Okay, your payment option for the value plan is shown down here.
Right.
The next plan is going to be your basic plan. Now that basic plan is going to cover everything that the value plan does. However, you're going to be forfeiting road hazard, which means that if anything happens to those tires or wheels, you're going to be responsible for those costs.
Okay.
Okay. Your payment for that plan is shown down here.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the next one is going to be the economy. The economy plan is going to be just like the basic plan. However, you're going to be forfeiting gap, which means in a total loss situation, you're going to be responsible for the difference.
Gotcha.
Okay?
Alrighty.
Now, out of all these options, man, you tell me, which one of these is going to work best for you?
I mean, I understand everything, a little, but I'd rather just stay with 488.57. It's where I'm comfortable.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Now, I know it's hard to justify the cost when you don't see the value. Do you mind if I see if it's more cost effective for you by asking a couple more questions?
I don't mind.
Okay,
No,
perfect. Now, you know NASCAR, right, man?
absolutely.
Now, take a look at NASCAR. You know Jeff Gordon, Dale Earnhardt, all those guys?
Right.
They drive what kind of cars?
I don't know. They're probably $1 million, $500,000 cars.
Yeah. So they have $1 million cars. They have $1 million technicians, $1 million mechanics that work on these $1 million cars. And what happens sometimes with those cars?
They can have problems.
Yeah, they have mechanical breakdowns on a $1 million car.
Right.
Now, what we're trying to accomplish is to put protection onto a vehicle that costs around $40,000 to $50,000.
Right.
What if something happens to your investment?
It could have a mechanical problem.
Okay? What would you say to that? Would you say you would take that preferred plan?
I don't know. I have a little more understanding, but I still am just comfortable with 488.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. Now I know it's hard to justify the cost if you don't see the value.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't want to waste too much of your time. But do you mind if I give you one more kind of breakdown so I can see if I can justify that cost for you?
Yes, sir. I
Okay.
don't mind.
Now take a look at this here. Okay? Let's say that in the month your warranty is out, and then in the month of March,
Mm-hmm.
your AC goes out. And that AC repair is $2,000. With the monthly payment that you want to stay at now, you currently pay $460. Okay? So in the month of March, you have the AC go out, you pay the $2,000, and then you pay your monthly payment of $460. That's going to leave you with a balance for that month of $2,460.
Right.
Okay? Now let's go over to the preferred plan. Preferred plan, $500 a month with a $0 deductible.
Mm-hmm.
So you're just going to pay $500 a month. Now you tell me, which one looks better to you? $2,460 or a $500 monthly payment?
Definitely a $500 monthly payment.
I couldn't agree more, man. Do me a favor, circle and sign here for me, and then answer me one more question. Do you want your car payment to come out 30 or 45 days from now?
Well, working for Morgan Auto Group, I definitely need 45 days. Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir. You have a good one, man. Let's
Pleasure.
get you out of here.